This is Garrett Fry, the Cemetery Sequence Lead for 3D Digital Map Painting, and we're taking a look at 1845 and doing a shot brief. So let's go ahead, take a look at the shot. It starts out on the left and pans to the right. And so this is a really nicely designed shot already, the way that this was shot. So, but we will need to replace this gravestone here with something that is a bit more ornamented, and so when you do the replacement on this, you're going to want to make sure that it is slightly larger than what is in the plate. That way you don't have to replace what's behind this, and where there's a slight parallax in the plate. And so if you've got this fence and you have all this stuff in the background, then you're talking about doing a multi-layered patch to try to get all of these to work together. So the better and the more elegant solution is to just make your gravestone slightly bigger. And you also have a place here to put a couple more broken gravestones up and down there, and maybe something in there. So I would take this shot and try several different gravestones in this spot to make sure that you have a really nice composition, and you have the light coming in here, and it's really kicking the rim light on all that. So whatever you're adding in here, maybe try turning it, rotating it a little bit, so you get more of that raking light that's going to come across that, and that's going to make this a lot more interesting. Also, you have these, the values here in the shadows and the values of the lights. So when you're adding this, you want to make sure that they're all matching. When the gravestone is hitting the ground, there's a lot of things going on with the ground that you're going to want to include. So this is kind of the hero gravestone of the shot, so it has to be exactly perfect. And you're going to want to make sure that all of the integrating parts, or where it's intersecting the ground, has all these little interesting things going on, like little grass coming up and little, dirt kind of pulled up close against the gravestone. So all of that stuff is going to make this shot really sing. Before starting out on the shot, it's really important to familiarize yourself with the extensive photo reference in the library. It is worthwhile to do quick matte painting concepts so you can start to understand what kind of photography works for what particular situation. Also, make sure you're utilizing the asset library, especially for those shots that require continuity between environments. These assets can be a huge help, and remember that every asset has high resolution photography, so if the asset is not high enough resolution when rendered, you can overlay it with photography.